Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim, and welcome. Welcome to a wonderful and very special stream. Oh, God, that music. I am actually legitimately getting shivers down my spine right now because today we're gonna try out the brand new demo for Guild Wars 2, The Path of Fire. Now, a lot of you may know my attachment to this game goes a long way back. We were kind of discussing it before we got started. I started playing Guild Wars when it first came out in 2005, and so, yeah, 12 years? Is that better, Harwood? That should be better now. I hope that's better. It's hard for me to tell with some of these gauges and how they work. But anyway, as I was saying, and so with this release of Path of Fire, I'm very excited to get back in and really dive deep on what's to offer here, because it's going back to some storylines that were sown long time ago, and hopefully we'll be able to have some fun with it. And so this demo actually does something really cool, which is it has you make special characters specifically for the demo, so that way they can, like I was saying, kind of just destroy them all at the end of this demo and not really have to worry about resetting any progress on any of your actual characters, which may or may not be sacred to you, just because of the sheer number of hours that you put into them. So, unfortunately, we'll be leaving Belwar of Earth, Tech, Death, the Mists, Shade, and Lion for a new character today. Now, what shall it be? You know, I think I'm gonna let you guys pick. I think I'm gonna let you guys pick what race I'm going to be. I know what class I'm going to be because I know what class I know best. And for the purposes of streaming tonight, I think it would be best for me to play a class that I already know well. And then there may come a point where, like maybe next weekend when there's the elite specializations that are going out, we may try out all of the classes just to see what they have to offer and kind of actually do a more of a deep dive. Whereas this time we're actually just gonna play the demo and have fun playing the game. So, we have the Char, which are a big race of cat-like people. The Char race forged in the merciless crucible of war. The humans, the Norn, which are basically giant Viking-like beings, the Asura, tiny, cross between like a gremlin and not Gollum. And then the Silvari. Dobby was what I was trying to think of. God, I was like, all I could think of was Lord of the Rings, and no, Harry Potter. And then the Silvari, which are made from plants. Silvari are not born. They are awakened from the pale tree. But all are really fun and basically won't have much of an impact on what happens here, except who your voice actor ends up being. Anybody have any input? Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with the Norn because they're fun. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with Plant Lady. And I'm going to stick with the class that I know best. A nice, giant, hulking warrior. And then we get to choose a little bit about our profession here, including the hairstyle and armor and all that good stuff. I'm gonna go with nice and tall. The skin pattern is always fun to me. The Silvari have kind of a more hued version on their body accents. Each race kind of has a different body accent. The Norn have different spiritual tattoos. The Char have their fur pattern. The Silvari plant people have their underplanting and the way that their underskin grows. And also it's really cool that their undergarments kind of grow from them. That grows from where the base of the spine would be to make a little butt flap and then a lily. You know, it's just kind of cool. And then we can choose the face, And the hair. Yeah, I like that hair. And... oh, oh, she's so cute with the little face thorns. What kind of overall skin color should we go? I kind of like just that frost green color. And then I think I'll leave ears alone. Face details are fine. And then we can actually dye the beginning armor if we were so inclined, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal for the purposes of this. Then you answer a couple of questions about their background. I wear blank on the battlefield. Because of this, I am recognized and given proper respect. Now, this is actually something that you guys can input on without me having to give a little bit more insight. My spangle helm intimidates my enemies and inspires respect among my allies. I'm nearly invulnerable when I wear it. Or the Gallia, my helm is open-faced so that my enemies can see my visage and look me in the eyes. They will remember who defeated them. And then there is no helm. A true warrior doesn't need a helm. My enemies will cringe and falter when they see the fearless determination on my face. So, Spangen helm, Gallia, or no helm at all, which, I mean, you know, you kind of have to have a helm because, well, stats. But you can actually hide it. And it kind of skips through a lot of the other questions that aren't so important here. And though trouble may follow me, I can overcome it with my charm. The pale tree awakened me during the cycle of noon. And the most important of Ventari's teaching is where life goes, so too should you. All of these are things that you would normally choose in the character creation, but because you're kind of speeding along this process, it gives it to you. While in the dream, I dreamed about the shield of the moon, and I am called to find it. I am a warrior, and I wear no helm on the battlefield. Because of this, my enemies falter when they see the fearless determination in my eyes. This is my story. Signed, Belwar of the Demo. Done. You may notice a theme on my naming scheme. It's okay. So, to sort of repeat the recap and maybe give a little bit more context as to what I explained earlier while this opening cinematic plays. So this is the world of Tyria. Tyria is a magical land. It's the name of the planet and also the continent that we're on. Tyria was, a long time ago, ruled by one race, the humans. A lot of other races inhabited the lands, but for the most part, humans were the dominant race on this planet. And then, well, these cat people decided to ruin that. And this is... oh, really? Okay. Jesus. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay, there, that should be better now. But that was around 250 years ago. Now all of the races are working together, and we are having to fight these living forces of nature called the Elder Dragons that have come, that have awakened around the world at various points. And oh my God, this place is so fucking gorgeous. And in attempting to kill them, well, we might have done a whoopsie. We did a major whoopsie. Because these dragons actually contain tons and tons of magical energies, which seeped back into the earth and caused a whole bunch of untold devastation on the land. We killed a second one, and then we finally realized, oh wait, maybe what we're doing is wrong and we shouldn't be doing that. And then we had a chance to kill two more and stopped someone else from doing it. Well, that someone else, it turns out, not Yondu. Is that? Oh, no, that's just someone. No, I'm good. And yes, it is an MMO. But, where was I? Oh yeah, we are stopping this divine entity, one of the gods of the human race, from attempting to kill another one of those another one of those dragons that we were talking about earlier, and wreak more untold destruction. Whatever motivations he has unto this point are unclear, but we know we need to stop him. Also, I know that I need to change my skills over, but I may wait and do that during a break, and that's really gonna screw me. Actually, you go here, and then you go here, and then you go here. Because I normally wield the rifle, which gives me these skills over here, and then sword and an axe. Two one-handed weapons. Because, well, I like the skills that they offer me. So this is going to be a little bit interesting. Playing with skills that I don't normally use. But I think I should be fine. Yep. And so as a warrior, as you would imagine, we're kind of up close and personal, kicking a lot of ass, putting on a lot of numbers, and being very mobile around the battlefield. Our job isn't so much to keep everyone else alive as it is to kill all the enemies before they kill us. And you know what? We are pretty damn good at it, as it turns out. In landing in this new land, we find a lot of our allies being assaulted by this human god's soldiers, these forged soldiers. And we have to establish a landfall place. I mean, if you're assaulting a new land, you kind of need a place to stay for a little bit, right? Hit, hoop, hop, and down. Without putting too fine a point on anything, Dari, yes, this game is an MMO, and it definitely plays like one, except for the fact that a lot of the skills end up getting used more like a third-person action RPG, where they have permanence, an area of effect in the world, and a lot of your shots are actual projectiles, not just instant hit type deals. If I go back to my gun over here, boop, boop. You see, the actual hit doesn't happen until the projectile smacks squab into the enemy. And if it doesn't fucking hit. There are dodging mechanics and a lot of evasion and things of that nature that really, to me, make the combat a lot more nuanced and skill-based and fun.
And you are?
Balthazar's herald, and I have an offer for you. He has chosen to forgive you for your interference with the fire and ice dragons.
That's us stopping this rogue god from killing the two dragons before.
He only wants to free Tyria from their grasp.
Your god lies, and waging war on these people won't help you defeat the dragon.
And so now we have a boss with this Herald of Balthazar. Yeah, I would say so, Dari. A lot more than you would expect from a game like this. It is an MMO, so I mean, when... So when you end up, come here, trying to deal with your ranges and, oh boy, areas that you need to dodge out of and things of that nature, it makes things a lot more engaging than I found that other big MMO to be. Crap, I need to get out. Whew. I hate to have blown such a big move as that giant area stomp, which does a decent amount of damage and can knock somebody off of their feet to get out of the way, but unfortunately I just didn't react fast enough. Oh, was that you, Queen? I'm sorry. I did not realize. Crap. I'm trying to avoid getting hit by that because I think if I can get through this fight without getting hit by that giant hammer, it'll give me an achievo for one. Beep. Unfortunately, all the things that I'm really able to do with this rifle are not helping out so much, because you see that giant stun bar right here? Unfortunately, because it's up right now, I can't do anything to knock her down or move her around or stun her or anything like that, which is a lot of the other half of what the warrior does, is make the other guy stay off of his feet more often.
I know. I'll be fine. Be ready for any other survivors.
That's a lot of what my ultimate ability is based around, Rampage, which gives me a much bigger form, reduced damage, and different skills. a lot of which involve knockdowns, displacement abilities, things of that nature. Okay, so now I must pursue the Herald of Balthazar. Yeah, the bad news is, Dara, you're not really supposed to yet. The good news is we will. Trust me, we will. Also, they've updated the fire effects, and I think they're really cool. I mean, it's not perfect by any means. You can still tell that there's a good bit of geometry involved here, but I like the way they look.
Pyramid for safety. We have forces standing by to protect you.
Kumir bless you.
Also, the fashion around here is really great too. It's very reminiscent. And away the villagers go.
I was once like you, full of noble intentions.
You know, Queen, I should definitely at least do this. So one of the neat things that they do for the demo is because they make you create a new character, they actually give you just all of the armor and items that you could possibly need to create 2 full sets of gear and be able to switch out whatever the hell you want, as well as all of the other itemizations and runes and sigils that you can put into your weapons and armor to make things even further spec to your liking. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out real quick. I want you, yes, and I want you. Crap, wrong sword. That's the right sword. There we go. And at least now I have the weapons that I want. I'll situate them the way that I want later on, but that works for the moment. And we're gonna weave our way through the fire.
You have a choice.
And take on the Herald again.
Was made for me.
These monsters are destroying our entire village. Help us.
Yes. Yes, they absolutely do, Daria. In fact, fashion is a lot of the appeal of the microtransactions that you end up taking, so there's a lot of emphasis on creating very interesting looking armors and things. Interesting. Looks like he gives himself a shield every so often. Because I don't know if you noticed that the yellow damage that I'm doing every little bit, but that's when they kind of have a shield up. Or maybe, no, that's something else. Huh. Interesting. I have to figure out what that is. Yes, Dari, but all the outfits that you can buy there are purely cosmetic. They don't have anything to do with any stats. There it is, that shield. Okay, so it is an actual shield. There, sure, shield bearer maybe? Are you the one that's giving everybody shields? Stop it. Don't like that. Oh boy, I need to avoid that Herald for a little bit until I can kill most of the minions. And I'm gonna go ahead and use an ability that makes me take no damage for the next couple of seconds, so that I can get in here and deal some massive numbers of my own. There is a caveat to that, Dari, in that the base game is in fact free to play. You just have to purchase the expansions at this point. Okay. I don't think so, baby. It's almost down to just me and the Herald. There we go. And we still haven't succumbed to her Herald's Doom attack, so I'm thinking we're all right. I didn't realize that you actually just had to kill the minions to progress the event. I thought you had to actually damage her to a certain threshold. Hammer and tongs. I think that was the achievement. Awesome. So she's gone now, and this is the end of the encounter. She locked us in here with some forged warhounds. The very hounds of Balthazar that if you're a human, you can summon yourself. Which I think is hilarious. Get out of there. Unfortunately, I can't lead them through the fires and have them be damaged, because that would be silly. They're made of fire. Although it would be incredibly useful. Hey puppies. Hey puppies. Hup. Boom. See, there's the giant interrupt that I couldn't do to their master, because I'm Unfortunately, it just didn't quite work that way. However, see if I can get in here and chop, 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 chop. No, Jax, you cannot. At least as far as I'm aware. I think there are just too many damn buttons and controls for a controller. Hell, there's sometimes too many buttons for a fucking keyboard. I don't have my... I'm gonna be able to get a mount here in a little bit. And I don't have that equipped to a button because I don't know what button is available. And I also don't have... Well, there's like a special action button that you can have that does things sometimes. And I don't have that equipped to anything either.
My adrenaline is full.
Okay, so activating that Endure Pain lets me take no damage for a little bit. You saw the zeros come up. And I can get back in here and focus down the 1. Now, you'll notice that I end up dealing a lot of stacks of conditions, but nowhere near as many as I will once I get my stats set properly, because my favorite thing to do with a warrior is actually focus on stacking conditions constantly. It might be your X button, Queen, but it's not my X button. My X button actually has me walk, which was the original command from Guild Wars 1. I think the first thing that I did when I bought this game, the sequel, was set the controls back to the original Guild Wars 1 controls. Because that's what I was just so fucking used to.
My regards to your master.
And they're gone.
Over here.
Lovely. Now then, with the very hounds of war defeated, let's go and take care of the town. Because as you can tell, this place is a little fucked right now. A little fucked. So we kind of need to fix it. And Tassa and Aksim will help us do just that.
Oh, thank you.
I need to
You're
get
welcome.
through that gate.
Okay, I'll just... Oh,
Let's see if I can get a good angle
If
here.
it's
There we go.
down, she must have smashed it on her way through.
I can gather whoever's left to get the gate open, but you have to help us. The town's burning out of control.
Of course, but
Yes, I know.
Maybe
I
you
see
should
it.
hang
It's
back.
pretty awful out there.
Yes, please. Aksim, your leg doesn't look good.
I can't just sit here.
it's okay. We'll handle this. You're helping by helping me.
Fine, fine. Just please don't let the
So,
entire village burn to the
one
ground.
neat thing that was
Help the
kind of
survivors.
done in the
The
last
Raptors will get you to
campaign
anyone who's out
and
of
throughout
reach.
the original
it.
story,
And you?
but
I'm
or not the
fine.
original story,
I'll
or
stay
throughout
with my
the
brother.
original Living World
Okay.
story, the first
Shout
kind of
if you need
stretching
anything.
of that main game,
Commander, I've
that
got
they
something that might help
fixed
with those
from the
fires.
original was having a lot of your cutscenes happen actually in the game. If this were the base game, that would have taken place in a cutscene with two static characters kind of talking in place and then switching characters out and doing that kind of shit. And it just wasn't very engaging. But I love the fact that not only can you zoom out to a giant MMO range and disregard all of the amazing character detail and everything, but when it comes time to focus on the details, oh my gods. The character's mouth movements, my character's mouth movements, everyone having their opinions right out in the open. It feels much more alive,
Here, take this.
you know?
You carry a fire extinguisher with you.
Well, Keel said
Now I got
we should
myself a
bring
little
insurance
fire
for the
extinguisher gun.
voyage.
Oh, that looks awesome. I wish I could have that all the time. And we're gonna go put out some flames. There's actually an achievement for dousing these flames without getting wounded by them, but I already got that when I played this on my own a little bit ago. I decided to just see what, honestly, the music sounded like. That's one of the best things in this game to me is always the soundtrack, you know? And boy, oh boy, was I not disappointed. But in doing so, I kind of played through this first mission and got to the main town that you end up encountering, and that was about it. So I have done this portion. Douse the flames, and see, that would have disqualified me from the achievement right there. Taking damage from those flames just now. Even though it wasn't much, maybe like 2 ticks. But so we're going around doing what are known as hard events right now. You see that use a raptor to save Seeker's village here up in the top corner. And that will gain little bonuses as we do tasks around the village. And that's a mechanic that was in the original game, kind of abandoned for the expansion and brought back, which I'm kind of glad of, because really it's a fun way to engage with the area and, I don't know, make it seem much more like a real world that you're having a direct impact on. Yes, the chain usually ends up resetting at some point, but it's fun. Crap. Well, botched that up. So, one of the things that was added for this expansion is the mounts. Mounts were never were never really intended for Guild Wars 2 in the way that you know them. Because mounts tend to break big open world games like this by making your movement speed way faster or something of that like, and making the world seem a lot smaller. But that's not the case here. What is happening here is that the mounts you'll get in Guild Wars 2 will actually give you new movement abilities, new ways of traversing around Tyria. The Raptor, as you saw, gave me this huge leap that let me cross a gap I would never have been able to cross otherwise unless I got up high and glided across maybe. And there will be at least three other mounts that they've announced so far, that'll be available with the expansion. There's the Manta Ray, which allows you to glide over water instead of swimming through.
Thank you.
So you can keep your constant movement speed. There's, a shadow hyena that will let you teleport a short distance. And then there's an adorable little jackrabbit that's gonna let you jump really high. And I can't wait to get the adorable little jackrabbit. Ah! I need it in my life. I'll see if I can pull up some pictures here in a little bit. Maybe put them up on stream to show you the other mounts that are being offered, because they're really cool. But so now that we put all the fires out, well, at least all the fires out on this side, I can go around and revive the villagers. This is kind of teaching you that you have, like new players anyway, that you have the ability to revive characters. If someone falls in combat, you have full ability to lay hands on them and make them feel all better inside. And, there it is, okay. Nope, that's my elite skill. Shit. Did not mean to do that. Oh well. And so that's going to be really fun. Oh, and when you're reviving a character, you do more ticks if you're outside of combat, so it makes it more difficult to revive, say, a fellow player while in combat. And ta-da! We saved the village! Got ourselves a small monetary reward, and can now go back and check in with Oxim, who is now turned into a vendor of various and sundry things.
Looks like the raptor's taken to you. Keep it. For your help.
Aww.
Are you sure?
And so now we get
raptor
ourselves a
is the least
nice,
of our
fresh
problems.
raptor mount.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It'll help you cover ground faster. You'll need it.
The mine gate is operational again. Go through there. It'll take you to Amnu.
Ah, the mine gate,
And
the
outland
one
it.
that Balthazar's herald
Please pay this
ended up
tragic
breaking
back
on the
for
way
us.
out.
I will.
Mount up! Not too shabby. I'm gonna mount up in just a second, but I wanted to, man, I was hoping that he might vend me some stuff, because I kind of want to vend some stuff. But quickly, while we have the chance, let me take a look at this raptor. I haven't actually taken a nice close look at it yet. Oh, wow. Holy hell. That detail is amazing. Let me turn it around into the sun a little bit, so you can get some good light on those scales. Oh, wow. I love it. And it's got a little hornbill beak, and oh, the tongue sticks out. It's beautiful. I think it has a really funny little idle animation too, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if it does it. The shaking of the head. Oh, that's so cool. Oh. It decided to just sit for a minute. Oh. It's a giant lizard doggo. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? This thing is the best. I must sit here for another minute or two and just see what else it does. Also, I just noticed that it has some really awesome elbow talons, too. So mounts have a like an actual attack that they can do, but only one. It's an engage. So using this skill will actually take me off of the mount automatically after using it. This will leap towards a target location, damaging nearby foes in a giant radius sweep. Okay, I guess it's just the one for now.
Get the car.
Cool. And I love the way that it runs, too. God, it's so... Whoever the animation team is that worked on that thing, you guys deserve all the kudos, man. Oh, and you could dye it. Wait, I gotta see. Golden scales. Oh, that's cool. What about dark red scales? Oh, or maybe purple scales. Yes. 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 And we ride. Oh, this is literally the best thing ever. Best thing ever.
Man, I'm glad to see you. I got trapped in here with these things.
I know, it's awful, right?
Can I climb on?
I'm not
No,
in a
there's only room for one.
How about I take care of them for you?
Oh, you got a nice emerald green?
Just head back that
Ooh,
way.
that sounds
The gate's where I
regal. I love it.
At least let your beast strike the first blow if you're gonna fight.
So, this is a chance for you to use the engage skill like they want you to. There's cave spiders all over here, and we can hup and kill them if we so desire. And it actually has an optional objective to damage one of the big cave spiders with it, which the big cave spider is over in the middle, and we'll take it down last. Because I kind of don't want these hatchlings to come around and, well, make trouble for me. Also, I love that summon effect on the mount, too. That is nice. Okay, so time for you. Bam! And that completes the optional objective, while giving me one last spider to kill.
I am full of adrenaline. For great justice.
Berserker's power and adrenal health, really. Regain health by spending adrenaline. I haven't seen that before. There are a lot of new and changed traits that they have in, well, these last couple of patches that they've done in preparation for the expansion. And so it's been a little bit since I've kind of deep dive into exactly what they say, exactly what everything does again. And out we go into the Crystal Desert proper. Oh.
By the Six. Who are you? An outlander?
Yes, from across the Sea of Sorrows. I'm here to stop Balthazar.
Yeah, me too.
You know, your sarcastic tone is not really appreciated here, dear.
You're serious?
Oh.
Hi, and welcome. That would be quite an appreciated feat.
Have you seen his herald? An
Her
armored woman.
fucking
Didn't
her
come this
reaction. No.
No sign
I
of
love
her.
the detail in this game.
Lots of folks are going there. Take the road south and you'll hit it.
I'll check it out. See what help I can find.
It probably won't be much, but we can try. I just kind of want to take a look around first. So this Crystal Desert area that we're in, this area of the world is a place that we haven't really been able to visit so far in Guild Wars 2. Up until a couple of weeks ago, the map actually stopped right about here and then went down here. God, oh my God, look at all this extra area. It stopped right here along this mountain ridge and then actually ended just below the bottom of ore, right about here. So this expansion has actually expanded the map by a lot. Like a good almost doubling, I'm gonna say. And yes, Dan, for the most part, you can. I can't show you exactly what the areas like cover because this character hasn't visited all of them, you know. But I may later on. This area we haven't explored yet. That's new. This area we haven't explored yet. This area we haven't explored yet. This area, excuse me. This area was all just added in and presumably is going to be what this expansion is about. And we can get to about half of this island, which the rest of it is kind of sunken over and taken over by undead. So you can actually access a lot of the map, even though there are definitely places where you can't, not yet. And there's a lot of mysticism behind it. Like there's one area that's been in the game since the the actual launch of this sequel, and it's a giant wall that runs along one of the areas that you can actually explore. And it's a very ornate and decorative stone wall that blocks off a part of the map. To be specific, where's Lion's Arch? There it is. To be specific, this part of the map right here. And it's rumored by the lore of the game that, and also by some of the creatures that you can meet just outside of that area and nowhere else, that inside of there is a race of bird people called the Tengu that we haven't really heard much from over the course of this game, and people really fucking want them to be in the game because they're cool. I'm one of those people.
Hello. I'm just going to assume you heard that.
Oh, wow. So the last time we saw this city 250 years ago, it was essentially just an oasis. A small desert oasis town in the middle of nowhere.
Halt. What's your business in Amnoon? In case you haven't noticed, there's a mob of people trying to get in.
Now it's a major
I was told
city.
a party from Divinity's Reach is here. I need to speak with them. Also, a village north of here was attacked.
Refugees?
My crew is helping the survivors, but they could use Amnoon's support.
Oh,
Wait here while I clear this with the council.
I wonder if they've all been displaced by Balthazar's movements.
This is the leader of the guild I told you
They're
about.
talking about me.
There's a
I'm the
welcome
commander.
sight.
Because
This
I'm
is the Dragon
special.
Slayer. Well, it wasn't a solo
You're not
effort,
special.
but yeah.
Everybody's
The commander's taken down one or two.
Ritlock? What? Kaz? You're here on behalf of the Queen?
Correct. But
So these
just
are
a
some
moment.
old friends that we've met along
Captain,
the way.
does the commander have permission
Casimir
to enter?
Mead is actually
Yes,
an
hi,
emissary
Commander.
to the Human Queen.
Catch up with your friends
And
and come see me
Ritlock
at the
Brimstone
cavalry station.
is an emissary to the Char and their powerful Tribune, which would be their body of government. And in completing that, we get our first quest reward. Don't mind if I do. 30 trade contracts. Trade contracts. Oh, trade contracts. Trade contracts were an item that you can get in the first game that you could trade into various vendors inside of the desert to get nice new things.
It's good to see you. And your eyes.
All right.
Wait.
Try not to fall in love.
Oh my god, he doesn't have his blindfold on
What happened
anymore.
to your blindfold?
A temporary measure to help me focus. But I got used to the voices in my head, so I tossed it.
Are you telling me he's still
Well,
not
I'm
gonna...
glad you're here, Tribune. Can I still call you that?
So,
Yeah,
a thing
hopefully not.
happened to this character a little while ago,
Senate
and he
awarded
came
a
back with
report
new
on my
powers. It was
full
kind of how they
fire
introduced
mission
the brand new
magic.
class, the Revenant.
Who am I to deny
And
them a
in
great
doing
tale?
so, he donned a brand new blindfold that was really
It's
awesome
classified,
looking,
Commander.
and I guess,
Sorry.
like
You've been holding out on me ever since
Spider-Man and his special goggles
is the
kind of
last
helped
time
him
I'll take no
focus
for an answer.
his abilities for the time.
Now I wish
But
I
he
had my
wasn't actually
blindfold
blind
to dab
under
your
there,
tears.
which people thought
You're
he
gonna kill a
was.
god
Like
or
somehow
what?
this exposure to the mists made him blind. But it did not. Which kind of ruins one of my theories, Queen, about him and what may end up happening to him.
Tommy tried to reach you before I left. Now I understand why she didn't have any luck.
It was a spur of the moment decision.
Also,
I
that
had
is
to
some
get here
brand
and see
new
for
armor
myself.
that Lady
I
Casimir
hope
is
you
wearing, and
consulted
it looks
Marjorie about that after
awesome.
you- How have you two been since Rata Novus?
I'm assuming that
Good,
we'll have a chance
fine.
to get that at some point.
It's okay. Could be better, but she's still recovering, so...
Well, I'm glad you're here. We need all the help we can get.
I can't believe one of the gods we worship, one of the six, just gave up on us. Doesn't care. It doesn't feel right.
You have faith and hope, and I respect that. But I was in that volcano with him. He was ready to let all of Tyria turn to ash. What he did to Marjorie.
I know. I've heard it from her over and over. My mind says it too, but it's hard to walk away from a lifetime of devotion, of being raised to thank the six, say bye the six, and worship the six.
Okay, Kaz. I hope you're right. And I hope your eyes aren't opened as brutally
It's
as
so
mine were.
bad that even I say by the six sometimes. And nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Nobody knows what I'm talking about when I say by the six. But that is my exclamation. Because for the last 12 years, it's been drilled into my goddamn brain. But anyway, let's go into Crystal Oasis. Oh my god. It's beautiful. I'm so excited. I'm so goddamn excited, and I'm doing a terrible job of explaining exactly why. Oh, wow. It's just a skybox. It's just a skybox. But it's such a pretty skybox. And it fits this area so well. Wow. I'm legitimately tearing up right now. God, that's so fucking pretty. I hope that the stream is doing it justice, but it's not. It's absolutely 100% not. And it makes me sad. Because you know me. I love sticking my nose in things, you know? Checking out the textures up close and personal and seeing exactly what it has to offer. Like, just the level of detail is astounding. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Queen, you're still not able to join me yet. The ornateness going up the stairs. And all of the turquoise going around everywhere. God, it looks so fucking pretty.
Protector wares. The Choya are running wild. Choya stampede!
Oh, Choya? Choya? The fucker Choya?
We've got a stampede incoming.
Choya stampede! stampede!
Close that gate!
Hide everything! Hide yourselves!
I guess we should go and defend the Troya stampede. Let's see. Stop the stampede of Troya before they break down the gate. Where's the gate? Oh, there's the gate. And there's the Troya? Oh my god, the Troya. Ah! They're so cute! They're little living cactuses. I'm gonna slice it, and I'm gonna dice it. Look at their gross faces. Look at their little gross faces. And then they explode. Favorite enemy in the entire game. And then it explodes and it has fruit on the inside. Okay, I feel bad now. Oh my god. Time to murder. The good news is, this kind of area wanton slaying is exactly what I'm made for. So, while these Troya are definitely going to be able to get off a lot of damage on that gate, hopefully I should be able to kill enough of them. There we go. That feels good. Oh, crap. Didn't do it. Oh, no. But I did kill a ton of them anyway. And if I just had a little bit more time or maybe one other person's help, Queen, then I probably wouldn't have been able to do that. Sadly, no other players were joining me at the time. Ooh. I got an achievement for killing 100 plants, though. Really? Rarely drops from Troya. Sugary rib. Interesting. I don't think we can do anything with it yet. Salvage this item for a reward of crafting materials. Contains eyes of Cormier. What? That's really gross. So Cormier is one of the human gods that two eyes of Cormier. These gleaming metal scales earn the nickname because they are flexible and remain true and whole under great strain. Oh, that's adorable. So Cormier is one of the human gods, and she used to actually be just a regular people. She was a regular people that you helped ascend to godhood in the third campaign of the first game. Basically, yeah, where we would be right now in this game. Because it was Guild Wars, and then it was Factions, and then it was Nightfall. And now it's been Guild Wars 2, Heart of Thorns, and Path of Fire. Huh. God, I love how they just brought it full circle. That is awesome. And so I'm guessing that this expansion will give them a really great chance to go back to a lot of those really awesome places that we visited during that time. And I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I'm getting rid of stuff so that I have some room in my inventory of things that I know I'm not going to equip to myself during the break. And unfortunately, I can't get rid of any of these equipment or armor pieces because they're account bound to me, and I'm really mad. But anyway, it is regional, but not. I am technically in a European server. Aww, damn, that sucks. I was really hoping to be able to play with you, but I guess if you're in a different server, then we can't. Oh, oh well. It'll be okay. 72 trade contracts already? Where can I go and use trade contracts? I wonder. I'll have to find that out as we go. But so at this point, the entire area of this demo has opened up, basically. There's probably going to be a lot more to this particular map, but I don't know. Like, that's actually... That's probably the map size when this is going to come out. So like this, there are going to be 6 new map areas that are added to the game that'll be connected to each other one way or the other. And each individual map area is usually pretty goddamn big. So by comparison, this 70 to 75 right here is like boop, badoop, badoop, badoop. Something like that. So this Crystal Desert area is actually a good bit bigger than that. Harwood, there are ways to transfer from one to another, but if you've transferred recently, you can't do it. And there's a whole bunch of rules around it and shit, so it might be something that she can do by maybe next weekend, but unfortunately, I don't think she's going to be here for that next weekend, and, you know, unfortunately, it is what it is. But anyway, so if you're ever lost in Guild Wars 2 and want to know what to do,
let me know if you need help getting your bearings.
Talk to a scout. What is your role here? I'm a cavalier. I serve under Captain Rahim. I normally patrol in and around Amnoon to keep the peace, but mostly, I'm just here to direct people.
Welcome to the free city of Amnoon, oasis of the Crystal Desert.
We'll have to go and check it out a little bit more.
The priesthood of Cormyr would welcome your help, aiding refugees of the warfare raging across our region. If you're interested in learning more about raptor riding, return to Axim on our northeastern shore. Our facility that desalinates the brackish waters of the Elon for drinking and irrigation is a marvel to see. We Cavaliers are stretched thin across the region, struggling to protect our vital farmers.
That's the place where I was just killing those cactus guys. And we will have to go and check those areas out because something tells me that's going to be really fun. And then one of the other things that were added in were bounty boards.
By ley energy are coming from all over. Are you going to help?
And so the Order of Shadows here tells us about bounties. You can only contract for 1 bounty at a time. Choosing a target from a board, hurry to catch them up in the field. Your contract has a time limit. And we can always swap a contract, join someone else's contract, or abandon the one we've chosen. We keep offering new bounties, so be sure to check back here and often. They are incredibly formidable, especially with the bounties we have termed legendary. So it's a new class of creature. Now what's funny is the power creep has never really affected the characters too much. The player characters anyway. But it has affected the monsters. And what do you mean driven wild? Magical feedback from the magical ley lines from the dragons we destroyed has seeped into a lot of the creatures around, driving them into a savage frenzy, which is also granting them unpredictable, anomalous abilities. We have no idea how or why, but something caused a major imbalance in the flow of magic across the region. We know why. It's because of us. Because we did a thing where we killed dragons. Ooh. The Cavalier Station. Huh. Oh, there's Captain Rahim. Unfortunately, I can't talk to him. He has nothing to say to us at this point.
Reports of creatures driven insane by ley energy are coming from all over.
Well, we have a couple of objectives with the Crystal Desert. We can defeat some bounty targets, open 20 trade crates. We'll have to figure out how to do those. Complete the achievement, the tip of the spear, by collecting Sunspear weapons, and enjoy the demo. And those are basically our official objectives for the weekend. I don't think it's going to give us any more of story-based content, which sucks. I was really hoping for maybe just a little bit more of a nibble of exactly what's going to be happening in this expansion, because it's still very much in the dark of what could be happening here. But it looks like we have a little bit of exploring to do. You also can't finish the map. Oh, so this isn't the whole map, Queen? You would know because each map has a completion rating. Oh my gods, it is bigger than that. Because you can see the bounties that are outside of the area that we can play in right now. And just other... Oh my gods. This map is huge. I'll bet it goes all the way the fuck out to there. Oh, titties. Oh, titties. So now really compare it to the area that I showed you before, which, by the way, was a level 80 zone. Like, it was an in-game zone, okay? These maps are massive. Oh my god. I cannot wait. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take ourselves a short little break. But when we come back, we have a whole Amnoon to explore and find out what's going on with the merchant over here. Ooh, Mystic Forge all the way over to the side. We'll take on some of these events, collect as many casino coins as possible. Ooh, that might be fun. And where that other scout is at a part. Ilona Reach. Oh, fuck off. Oh, tits. I'm going to love this. And we'll go and take on some of these other objectives around here. Clear out the gang with troublemakers to recover stolen coins around here. And then we'll go play some more casino games. Oh, I'm assuming that, yep, rewards for doing casino games. Fun. And then racing. There's always racing to do. Huh. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. You're watching this on twitch.tv/Leftwich. My name is Tim Leftwich, or youtube.com/Tim Leftwich. Let us know if you're enjoying this. We'll be right back. Bye. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I was just getting all of my stats and things arranged real quick. Let me finish this up. I think it was tactics, maybe. No, this wasn't it, but whatever, it'll be fine. Yeah, sure. Why not? That'll work. And then I think that was burst of precision, rending strikes. This would be the berserker line down here. Oh, fucking duh. There's my axe mastery skill. God, I was looking for that. And then there should be you and vengeful return. God, that vengeful return is my favorite skill. You and you. Beautiful. All of those things that I just changed in there kind of influence the way my character works and the way the skills interact with each other. I gave myself a lot of the ability to have critical hits more often. My critical hit chance is actually pretty, well, is normally pretty high. I don't know what it is on this character, but it's normally pretty damned high. And so whenever I hit somebody with a critical hit, not only do I give them a stack of bleeding, but also a stack of vulnerability in their armor. And I crit like 60% of the time until I hit this button, which makes me crit 80% of the time. And thus the stacks continue over and over and over again. Especially when I have skills like this Whirling Axe, which do a lot of hits in a row, and also this Flurry, which does a lot of hits in a row as well. Both of my weapons are able to hit bleeds whenever they critical hit, including my rifle, and all that good stuff just kind of makes enemies melt that much faster. But anyway, so that's what I was doing there. Now, I promised you guys a view of what's kind of going on here behind the scenes. You notice that there's this new thing right here behind me. There's a bookcase and a TV. And what's going on back here? Why can you see so much more now? Why do I have so much more room for activities? Well, I'm working on a second recording station over there. And it's going to be pretty cool by the time it's all said and done. Right now I have like I said, this bookshelf that's operating as an entertainment center for now. All of my consoles are in there with the exception of my 64, which I'm going to bring up here shortly. And everything is kind of wired in. I need to get another PC to actually do the recording for over here because I don't want to have to lug this guy back and forth and back and forth and forth and back and forth. And tomorrow I'm getting in a futon that's going to go right over here, and it will probably end up appearing right over my corner most of the time. And the main reason I needed to get a futon was because, well, these microphone arms won't clamp onto a regular sofa. So I'm going to be able to take this microphone arm that I'm using right now, as well as a second one that I have on order, be able to clamp them onto the wooden arms of the futon, and be able to swing them nice and in and out, and be able to record with Blake, where we're not both huddled over the same microphone like hobos over a pit fire. This should be kind of nice. Hopefully the quality will be a lot better. At least that's the plan anyway. Oh, hey, Evie. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes, I am very, very excited about upgrades to this place. Ooh. New woods to chop. I do love new wood. 300 wood? Eh, whatever. That's fine. That's, that's like second highest tier wood right there. Well, third highest now. They did add 1 tier. But anyway. I mean, Harwood, you're not too wrong. Like, when you see a good model that you can, you know, kind of, well, model yourself after, you tend to want to do that. And I gotta admit, having seen that Grump space, it's one of the best recording spaces that you can think of. And so yeah, I guess I will accept that accusation. I'm trying to create a small version of that. Oh, God, Dan, I can't answer that question. Are you kidding me? Why are you asking me to pick one of my children live on screen for everybody? I'm just going to wander out into the desert for a little bit. That sounds like fun. Also, let me unmute the game, maybe. Good job, jackass. I'm also really excited about getting that goddamn TV off my desk because I don't know if you noticed, it's a little bit bigger than your average monitor, and it was taking up probably half of my desk space, so I got a lot of it back now, and I'm happy about that. Ooh. So this is the area where we can go to actually help out the raptor trainer. We can gather crab or cave beast meat to feed the raptors, engage enemies while mounted, and hunt fireflies on the raptor. I see some fireflies just over there. Nice. Okay, so it looks like we don't even have to attack them. The raptor just kind of eats them. It's like, yum yum, get him in my tum-tum. Real quick. You're gonna die today, crab.
Adrenaline. I am full of adrenaline.
Oh, I see. This is that, take fish from basket, put fish back in basket, take fish from basket. Okay, so we can go and feed the raptors. This is that place that we saved from the fires earlier. Feed. Aw. Look at the beautiful raptors all getting fed and stuff. Yonk. Ah, yes. So it looks like these raptor trails are specifically made to catch the fireflies and... come here, come here, come here, stupid firefly. Almost got away from me. And be able to kind of train you on how the mounts move a little bit. Because they are different. They drive like a car. As opposed to your character, which has a lot more, you know, on-the-spot agility. Damn, I didn't quite make it. Wait, was that person leading a train of chickens? Oh, no, it just looks like they were. The train of chickens was wandering around and that person just so happened to be walking in front of them. It looked like that person had somehow trained the chickens. I was about to be very impressed. And whoosh. Yay, I made it. So then does that mean that I can jump from this ledge to that ledge? Damn it, not quite. Well, I could continue to hunt fireflies, but I think we'll try and... Gotcha. Ah, engage enemies with the tail. That was something else that you could do. Excellent. And we take that crab meat. And so like I was talking about earlier, once I fill this bar, I will have contributed enough progress to the area that the game will allow me to use that guy as the vendor that he should have always been. Boop. God, I love that final strike. The final thrust is actually the name of the attack. And it does double damage against foes that are under 50% health. So like the second they reach even close to 50% health and are maybe gonna bleed the rest of the way down, baby, I'm starting that final thrusting. And nobody recovers from that. Like so. Almost there. Ooh, I see you, Firefly. I need you. I need you in my belly. I'm assuming the raptor eats the fireflies, right? Like, what the fuck else does he use it for? The raptor's not phosphorescent in any way. At least not that I've seen. Okay, let's see if these fireflies have respawned, maybe. Nope. Damn. Fine. There we go. That helped a ton. I guess... Those are all cows and chickens and pigs back there. I'm assuming that they don't want to keep them with the raptors. That's probably a bad idea. And we did it! We get a modicum of gold, a little bit of karma, which is another kind of currency that you can spend. And is actually the currency that you can spend at these, what are now called heart vendors. And unfortunately, he does not have anything in the mounts tab for us. But there's identify gear. Take a chance and see if any useful equipment can be recovered from the scraps you've discovered. Chance of finding interesting gear increases with account magic find. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so I don't have any unidentified gear right now, but that's... Identifying gear is a mechanic that hasn't been in the game since, well, the first game. And it actually operates a lot like Diablo, in that you have to either have an item that lets you identify things or go to a person who lets you identify things and pay a fee. Interesting. I wonder if that... So I remember seeing something about the fact that like-named items will stack now. And so I wonder if that has anything to do with this and being able to eliminate a lot of, well, that. Because as you can see, the fight for inventory space in this game is never ending. So I wonder if being able to stack unidentified gear of a certain color kind of, or I guess rarity, which is denoted by color, would be able to help alleviate a little bit of that inventory pressure. Huh. Interesting. And then we can get 5 bags of coffee beans, which I don't know what there's a use for. Today's trade crates. Ooh. Okay, so here's what we use the trade contracts for. We can buy keys and crates. Let's see, metal crate, wood crate. Oh, I see. So these give me various crafting items. Steel, platinum, copper, silver. Hard and seasoned wood logs. Linen and cotton. Items from creatures that you use to craft, and then leather. Interesting. Well, I mean, there's an objective for opening 20. It says you can only buy 5 per day. That sucks. I would go ahead and just buy all fucking 20, but it won't let me. So let's buy one of each and just see what happens here. So the leather one gives me 8 and 14. That's not bad. 5 and 2. That's not bad. That's second highest and third highest. Which it doesn't say it's going to give you the best gear either. So, I mean, I'm not surprised. And then, oh, yeah. Well, basically a lot of worthless tat right now. Materials that other characters will be able to use as they're leveling up. But for right now, Not a whole lot of use in them. And for some reason, those didn't count as opening trade crates? I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I just did. Oh. I didn't. Used to open trade crates in northern Ilona. Huh. So I'm guessing up in this area. Let's go exploring. I'm okay with that. And yes, Dan, I absolutely agree. This game is absolutely gorgeous. I just can't get over it. Like, every time I walk into a new area, I'm like, oh. What are you? Oh my, Jesus, that thing looks vicious. That's a new enemy, by the by. And it causes stalactites to fall on me. That's dangerous. Gotta make sure not to let that happen too often. And it also gives me a lot of crippling. That's bad. Believe me, that's bad. Unfortunately, it keeps me in combat until it all goes away. And now I can start to recover my health. Molto bene. Oh, ow. Jesus, really? Really, stalactites? Yep. Had I not just popped my endure pain there, we would have been dead men. And now I'm down. So in this game, reaching 0 health is not necessarily the end. You do have a final chance to rally, as it's called. If you can use the very limited set of skills that they give you in that state to kill an enemy, any enemy, you will instantly revive and be able to continue the fight, which is awesome. But if you can't, well, then you're dead. Like for real. Not for play. God damn it. I need stability. Boom, there we go. All the stability I could possibly muster. So stability is actually a boon that they gave us not too long ago. That means you cannot be affected by dazes, stuns, knockdowns, pulls, pushes, that sort of thing. You become like a boss. And it's very handy for instances like that where you really need to revive somebody. But you just can't stay on them long enough to actually revivify. Excellent. Fuck that cave screamer. And I am definitely limping, Dan. Although I can't speak to whether or not the player has to poop, I'm definitely limping. First of all, bam! Got you with the tail. Ah, look at all those stacks of bleeding. Those beautiful stacks of bleeding. Oh, they're so good. So good. Fuck you. Fine. You're melee. I'll play at ranged. Boop. Oh, wow. It spits a very powerful poison. That actually kind of looks like it affects an area around me. So if I get near somebody. Yep. Covered in cave beast spit. Damage done to nearby allies. Damn it. So that's not good. Yeah, especially these veterans, Queen. Man, that was tough. Oh, look, it's a little baby Choya. I'm gonna slice it. Oh, and it popped into a little. Oh, it's so cute. No, I haven't, Dan. Huh, what do we have going over here? Help Salma gather stone and protect quarries. Always happy. I think this may actually start an event over here. Oh, fucking Choya. Can't you see I'm doing something over here? I guess maybe she's not interested in doing it right now. World events like that tend to be on some sort of timer. Oh, there they go. I guess it just took it a second to activate. Oh, okay. It gave me a little chest that popped out there from the Choya, and well, it was just some equipment.
So close. My adrenaline is full.
So as you can see, a lot of these couriers are going around and gathering a lot of this stone around. But they need protection from these Choya. Because they're bitches. And so we are here to help with that. Come here, babies. Now that I've got you all together, slicing and dicing should be a lot more cake. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Just death all around. It actually looks like they each kind of inflict a different condition when they die, too, if you're caught in that explosion. So he should actually, yep, catch me on fire. Interesting. Okay. And then the blue Choya, I guess, slows you down. Chill is the name of the status. It chills you to the core, which actually makes your skills recharge slower, too. So you don't want to be caught in the blast of these things. A Hydra? No, I definitely have not. I'm up here protecting these miners right now while they gather stone from Choya. This guy up here in the top corner doesn't look like he's having a good time. Because I noticed a bunch around him. Chop, 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 chop. It doesn't have like a status indicator, however. It doesn't tell you how much more progress you have until the event is done. Oh, he's fucking dead. Well, I guess we'll drop down here to this courier. Help her out a little bit. What's up, baby? Oh no. Oh no. You went into a bad place. Oh. And she's dead. Is that? Oh my god. Almost all the couriers are dead. Well, I'm going to use everything that I have to defend this very last one, and it probably won't be enough. Well, but he is at full health, so that's nice. Come here, stupid Choya. Crap. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to use that wonderful final thrust, but, well, kind of missed. Yay, we did it. So I guess it was about that far to actually progress. Let's see, trade contracts. We've got a piece of unidentified gear, and cornet coins and sandworm wreckage. Huh. All looks like items I'll be able to trade in for other things as we go. Curious that they have so many different secondary currencies around here. I'm feeling we're gonna have fun with that piece of unidentified gear. Salvage for reward of crafting materials can also be identified at heart merchants across the Crystal Desert, but contents are not guaranteed. Interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and salvage that for some more Eyes of Cormyr. We know that those are useful at least. Doop, doop. I'm assuming that it is a crafting material because it has, well, the crafting material literally there on the tooltip, but that it's not going to let us gather them yet and put them in our storage spanks because, well, it's a new one and they don't want you to have any yet. Oh no. So I really want to reach that guy. This vista right here, because it's gonna let me get a nice big wide look of the land. A vista shot, if you will. And it looks like in order to do that, I'm gonna have to climb all the way to the top of the quarry on this thing and jump across. Ah, that music's swell. That's so nice. Whee! What's up here? Oh my. Sifuri Sand Seal. The what? Oh, I'm assuming that we can't cross the quicksand because we'll need the skimmer. And over there is a thing that I'm not going to be able to get yet. Okay, well, we can go ahead and rank up with the Raptor, which will give us Ravenous Strike. Tailspin now deals greatly increased damage to foes. And we can get Roundup soon. That will learn to round up foes using Tailspin, pulling them into us at our location. Uh-oh. We're getting attacked by sand eels. That fucking thing. The patterning along its scales is so cool. And the little spines coming out of the tail. Even has little eyeballs and moray. Oh, fucking, I love this game. Love this game. Love this game and everything that it does. And there's a goddamn sand shark. That is for real a legit sand shark that created a tornado. Ooh. And it has some trade contracts and an alone and hammer. Ooh. Yes, please. So this hammer I can actually use because, well, warrior. And tip of the spear. Nice. So we started the achievement, tip of the spear. We need to complete it by collecting all of these sun spear weapons. But let's take a look at this thing. Ooh. It's got big old suns on the side and oh, that thing's awesome. Take a look at it up close, shall we? I guess I have to unequip it. There we go. Yeah, that thing's so cool. Oh God, I just got knocked way up in the air. Excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me, sir. That was incredibly rude. I hope you don't mind. I unequipped my ranged weapon, so I can't take you on at range, but you know what? Berserker time. So, with the last expansion, they added in a couple of new elite classifications, and for the warrior, you can become a berserker, which is literally a walking, talking nightmare for these guys, because I can't really be knocked around like they used to. We take less damage, we deal much more damage, we have all of these different boons that are dealt to us over the course of 15 seconds, and a greatly increased attack speed. Uh-oh. Forged Forerunners. Uh-oh. Let me. Hammer! Go and take these fuckers out. This is gonna be a bad idea, you guys. This is gonna be a really bad idea. But I'm down to Chinatown. Ugh. Oh God. There's too many. There's too many. I have plenty of damage to be able to deal with everybody, but I can't live long enough because there's just too damn many of them. Yep, back in. Stabby stab. Nope, not gonna do it. Okay, let's see if I can parlay my rallying skills into actually killing everybody. Because it looks like that Forged actually fought the Sand Shark for a little bit and came out much worse for wear. Got it. Okay, what's next? A reinforcement that was still stuck in the T-pose. That's nice. And, oh boy.
I can't go on.
Come on, baby. Please survive long enough. I need to survive long enough for this skill to come up here. Because if I can, yes, get Vengeance off, the warrior has the ability to rally using his own skills, and he's the only class that can actually do so. Most other classes have to rely on their down skills to be able to get them back up again, but the warrior has the ability to get back on his feet and for a very short period of time have access to his full range of skills again to be able to get that one last kill that you need. It's not a guaranteed rally unless you take the trait that makes it a guaranteed rally, which I have. Yay! We did another thing. Salvageable intact forged scrap. Ooh, nice. More quicksand, which I'm not going to be able to do anything with right now. Huh. So it seems like this fort right here is actually just a huge forged compound. House of Dowd trade cache. Oh, those are the trade chests. Shit. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to play this a little bit smarter, but I definitely want to take one of those trade chests just to see what they have in them. Oh, I just saw myself a Hydra Queen. Do you see that Hydra off in the distance? I'm gonna go find it and kill it in a minute. Little stack of bleached bones there. I wonder what for. Oh shit. Sand sharks came. Oh, nice. So inside of there were just more trade contracts and things. Good. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. And stomp him in the face. See, because I can just knock them down like that and then stand literally inside of their tornadoes and tank it all for just a second, it becomes really fun and actually very efficient to activate that Endure Pain for a little bit. And you know what? Berserker time. Because I can cast a whole bunch of fireballs at range, and there's nothing you can do about it. And boom, baby. I'm gonna have some shark fin soup for dinner. Sand shark fin soup. Later, there's sand in my shark fin soup. Oh, wow. So he's just riding around on a bladed hoverboard. Oh, God, ow. Oh, boy, ow. That hurt. I knew it said pulled targets. I did not realize that it meant pulled me off of where the fuck I was standing. Also, trap. Trap. Can trap help? Trap does not help. Shit. Not one iota. But Sand Shark does. Nice. Sand Shark can take a little bit of focus off of me for a second. At least take out the Forerunner. Yo. Ho, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and get back a little bit more. And boom, rifle butt to the face. So you'll notice that a lot of the rifle skills are focused around creating distance between me and the enemy and keeping that distance there. There are a lot of skills that give them some sort of crippling movement or immobilize, which is that one. And it also makes me roll backwards. The rifle butt to knock enemies away from me that happen to come close. My kill shot here used to actually deal that immobilized stat as well, but I think they moved that over here to the brutal shot instead. Oh, nice, Queen. That's a big deal. That packed commander line is a very useful line. Also, what's been really fun is that I've almost gotten this second level just based on kills alone. Because it looks like most of the enemies around here haven't been killed in a while. They're giving me a whole bunch of bonuses. Bam. Gotcha. Yay! So now we have found the House of Dowd trade cache and open up the first of our trade crates. It has a leather crate with thick or hardened leather squares and 7 trade contracts. Cool. Silver of twitching forge metal. Used in crafting the Ruins of War Beast armor set. Whatever energy animated this metal remains in some small, malevolent form. Eee, that's so cool. Yeah, I see a whole bunch of forged ammunition over here. I wonder what we can use with that. Ooh, found myself another, oh, goddamn, key. And then I got pulled all the way over there. Seriously, who brought the Roadhog? It's okay. Even that Forerunner with its awesome scythe blade hoverboard was not enough to stand up to my final thrusting. Oh, I mean, it's gotta be, Queen. Now that you say that, it's definitely gotta be. Ooh, plant explosive or throw explosive. Take my explosive. Oh no, it's gonna miss. Ooh, sweet. So wait a minute. Can I keep doing that? Oh baby, yes, that's awesome. And take your own bomb. Wow, that was a lot of damage there. Can I? Are there any more? Yes, they do keep coming back. Yoink. They remind me of depth charges. Like those old Navy mines. Boom. Okay, so there must be a shield bringer among them. Ah, he's already dead. Cool. Must have been killed from the blast. Yoop. Caused him to slam right into the wall. How do you feel, Mr. Ossifer? So he conjures a whole bunch of flame strikes, which look like the things that were coming down from the sky just a moment ago. And has that huge same area smash that the Herald had earlier. But of course, if we're good, we can dodge out of the way. And if we're really good, boop, we can knock him out of summoning flame strikes from the skies. Now then, big boy, you and me. How about a showdown? Ow. Okay, fine. So you've got magic fire that lets you call it from the heavens. You know what I have? A final thrust. Death. And now the forged throne is mine! I actually really love this thing. The platform suspended above the lava. Oh, I was like, what the fuck am I taking from here? Ammunition. That looks so cool. Oh shit, they're respawning. I need to go. I need to get out of here. It's not gonna get any better. They're only gonna keep coming back. Ooh. I see myself the Hydra out there in the distance. Let me go and kill it. We were talking about that earlier. A wind-worn bottle that is a hero challenge here. Veteran Fire Hydra. It summons meteors. Beautiful. Oh. Well, shit. I summoned myself a Djinni here, and I have to kill it in order to get these skill points, but it also means kind of missing out on a little bit of the Hydra fight. Unless I can maybe get this Djinni over towards the Hydra. Aha! Bingo! And then I can get some player help taking it out. Or, potentially, have him fight the Hydra, which would be even better. Oh, look at that. It might actually be happening for me. Crap. Crap. That's a lot of meteors. God, that reminds me a lot of the Elementalist's meteor shower. Which I guess it's supposed to. Boom, baby. Oh, Hydra down. And I helped. Crap. We's gonna die. We's gonna die bad. Question? Can I use my giant area spell to kill anyone? Very close. Very close. Very close to killing. Nice. And defeated the magic muddled Djinni with the help of these fine people. You guys are amazing. For accomplishing the event, we get 2 Trader's Keys, a crap ton of experience, and a small Cormier coin. I will take that. Whoa, that's a lot of experience. Interesting. So it actually looks like that's infinite? So what? Can you come back here and use that once daily? To release the genie inside, fight it for some skill points. Huh. Well, I'm sure there will be other well, Hydra around Queen, so don't worry. Bingo. We will find others. See about maybe clearing out a little bit of the competition first. Summons Elver. Who the what the fuck is Elver?
I'm full of adrenaline.
Okay. Oh, nice big old head charge. Oh, that's meteors. That's meteors. Lots and lots of meteors. Oh, God. Big old gout of fire. Boy, it would sure be great if one of these players that was just running by would... Oh. I chopped off one of its heads. Oh, my God, I chopped off one of its heads. And it's going to get back to it, and it's going to try and reattach itself, isn't it? No, you're not. Not today, Junior. Oh, that's fucking great. And I missed. Great. I had one chance to actually lock it down for a second, and I missed. Oh, I guess maybe it doesn't rejoin the head. It's just cut off. And then you have to kill it, too. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Giant gout of flame. Excuse me while I don't get hit by that. Okay. Good news is, one head down. Yay! Bad news is, 2 more heads to go. Aww. And wait for the meteor attack to stop. 1, 2. He's gonna charge. And here we go. Gotcha, bitch. That is 20 stacks of bleeding. You see all those little bleed numbers coming off of him every second or so? Yeah, if we can keep those numbers up nice and high, his health literally just whittles away. It's great. Bye, Mr. Fire Hydra. I killed one on my own. I'm so proud of me. Boop. 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 Ah, there's another forged war party just running around. War potty. You know, the place you gotta go when you're in the trenches. The war potty. A little bit of orichalcum, don't mind if I do. I can definitely use that. Just in the normal game. Orichalcum is the highest tier normal crafting material. So like any of those I can get is always great. Plus they sell for a ton. Oh my god. Yeah, came just a little bit too late there, Star. But it's okay. I appreciate the help anyway. What do we have down there? Ooh, I don't know, but I see a vista over here in the corner. Ouch. I had a feeling that was gonna hurt. Oh wow, I remember these archway statues. So much nostalgia. Getting too choked up. It looks like I might actually be able to make this jump. Don't mind me, just ride along with a giant raptor. I'm sure you guys see this every day. Nice. So let's take a look at this place, shall we? Oh, wow. Fuck me. So much verticality, and that's going to be really fun, too. I imagine a lot of the dangerous and deadly animals will be down there in the trenches, and we'll have to avoid a lot of that. But it looks like that traversed most of this area that we'll actually be able to visit for the rest of this demo, at least. Subby? How are you, Subby? Mean old bird. He actually hurt me this time. There's a Moa named Butch. He's pretty wild, but more of a prankster than anything. Steals food, knock things over, you know the type. It's always up to me to chase him off. And yeah, he really went for it too. I barely got away. He was glowing. I think he got infected by that ley energy stuff. I may head into Amnoon to ask the Order of Whispers, or Order of Shadows about it. Aww. So it looks like an old Moa who used to come around here fairly often, and will probably be able to be tracked back here for his bounty, was corrupted and ended up just a staple around town, went bad. That hurts. Gathering up supplies be carried across the desert. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll check in later to see if she needs help with that. The 2 giant pillars. There's another mastery point and skill point that you can get. Okie dokie. I think we will try for it. On our raptor, which doesn't run any faster, but at least feels like it does. It's like rolling along in Ocarina of Time. You're not really sure whether or not it makes you go any faster, but you think it does. Ooh. What the French is all this toast? Ooh. Elite Nashrin Davish. Looking across the bridge, you need a raptor. I'll conjure you a path, but mirage magic make mirrors, not walkways. I wouldn't try to step on them. Mirage magic. Oh, she's a mesmer. And mesmers now have the ability to create mirages, including themselves. And mirage magic actually lets them have a new kind of damage avoidance technique called glimmering. And when they're glimmering and shimmering, they are like a mirage themselves in that they can't be hit during that period of time. Why are you out here so far? She's an artist. I've been traveling to collect pigment for my paints when I caught sight of this magnificent view. What is mirage magic? Mesmers like myself have learned to create crystal mirrors and distort our image. It's an effective defense against the dangers of the desert. It works with sand. Oh, nice. Yeah, because glass is made with sand. Huh. Interesting. And so it looks like this is going to be another major place right here that we'll be able to explore once the actual game gets released. But for now, it's completely cut off to us. And if we had our raptor upgraded, we would actually be able to make this jump here. But unfortunately, we don't, so we can't. So instead, I have to just glide. Ooh. Cowrie League trade cache. What you got here? Don't mind if I do. Ooh, nice. 3 wood crates. And deposit. For real? Okay. I see some desert veg down there. Ilona Reach. Oh my god, you were right. It's the Temple of Cormyr. Oh, fuck. Those words mean so much more to me than they really should, considering that we can't actually go over there yet. Oh my god. Thank you, Queen. Yes, thank you. I'm coming, Yasmin Ming. I'm coming to assist you. This Necro right here is trying to take care of the Hydra on its lonesome, and well, we're here to help. And as you can see, even with 2 players, it really can make a huge difference in killing something like this. And it's dead. Yasmin has basically moved on to killing the dust mites now. But don't worry, its minions have come around and are still dealing a whole bunch of death. Which is appropriate, considering that's what they are. Just lots of death. Incidentally, if I were playing my Necromancer, I would have my minions out as well. And just be wrecking a whole bunch of shop. Don't mind me, just going to stand here and kill the dust mite storm. No big. Hey. Boop. Area weakness. So, one of the things that makes this game unique that they've had in kind of since the beginning is the ability for characters to be able to interact with each other on a skillular level. So, this person here is creating a lot of these white circles on the ground, you'll notice. And if I can affect those white circles in some way, either by jumping into them or firing something through them or anything like that, you'll see those little half hearts that come up that usually have some sort of status on them. Well, that's called a cross-class combination. His poison skill plus my smash skill or my jump skill or my whatever skill cause an effect for everyone else around me. And in that case, while I was shooting through that area of poison, it caused all of my projectiles to deal stacks of poison damage, as you would expect. Which is another kind of dot, not unlike bleeding and or fire, but much like dead cells, bleeding, fire, and poison all deal damage slightly differently, and in different values as well. As you can see, he creates this huge well of poison, and I'm unleashing poison bolts around me in a circle while I'm sitting there doing that whirling attack. And most classes have different ways to affect those kind of patterns. I actually don't have any patterns that I can lay out right now. So my skills are mostly focusing on interacting with other people's rather than creating my own. I believe if I were to equip the longbow, I would be able to lay down a couple, but for the most part, that's not really what warriors do. Ooh, excuse me as I get this Homicene trade crate. Sweet. A whole bunch of clothing. God, I wish one of these would have good materials in them. That would be great. Crap, I really don't want to fight another fucking Hydra. I think I'm just gonna run. And pray that I can get out of combat. Please don't attack anybody. Awesome. I was about to say, I think I have auto attack turned off. And I'm out of combat. Bootimus. Let's ride, Emperor Pimpatine, towards the farmlands in the south. Okay, so I'm looking for those giant pillars, and I see another trade cache. How would one? Ah, here we go. Okay, watch this. I should be able to get up on the very top of this hill and hopefully, yes, glide just onto the other side. And then there should be some way for me to probably going through that fire. Yes, brave the fires of hell to be able to make it through to the trade cache. Awesome. Homicene trophy crate. Don't mind if I do. And don't mind if I do. Whole bunch of very low level materials. Ooh, there's somebody dead out here. Who's dead? Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Alibar Bekaboo, I'm coming for you. Oh god, that's an elite dust mite twister. This is bad. Elites are actually pretty tough. I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to... Well, no. I think I should be able to kill it. Boop. Get out of here. Get out of here. And get out of here. Oh, I couldn't kill him fast enough for our friend who was dead on the ground, so he decided to warp away instead. Damn. All that work to raise somebody back up from the dead, and he decides to just raise himself instead. Sad. Oh well, fuck it, we're running. I said, we're running. I said, Mr. Dustmite Storm, we're running. God damn it. Fine. You want to die today? You can die today. Also, look who decided to join. Oh, go back to where the vista was? Okay. So much blinding. That's why it's taking me so long to kill the thing. It just keeps blinding me. Okay. So I'm going back up, going back up, going back up, going back up. Ooh, what the fuck is that thing? Shadavar. It has a knockdown headbutt attack. I know that much about it. Hep. Oh, there's a further up. Huh. How the devil about that? House of Dowd trade contract. And I think I'm running out of keys. Oh, I've got 3 more. Cool. Okay, so there's that one. You said that there are 2 up here? Maybe on top? I don't know if I can get up there though. Not without the hopper. Unless. Whee! Aw. Nope, not over here. Well, now I'm gonna have to go back up and around. Damn it. Look across the cavern. Oh, there are the 2 giant pillars. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, I will head up there. Canyon. Canyon is the word that you were looking for, Queen. I believe. Also, what the fuck is going on over here with all of these? Forged assembler builds turrets and walls. You sound deadly and also dangerous. I'm gonna attack you.
Maximum great justice.
It's okay. I couldn't think of it earlier. That's why I said trench. Which it would only be of a trench if it was below sea level, I believe. Where are you going, Mr. Assembler? You trying to escape my 27 stacks of bleeding? I don't fucking think so. Not today, Junior. I deal so much death, and it's great. Cowrie leather cache. Nice. Crap. It's gonna hit me and knock me out of it. Damn it. Oh, okay, cool. Just in time. I guess it waited for the polite time when I had already opened up the crate. I appreciate that, Mr. Eel. I will give you a quick death. Well, moderately quick death. There we go. So it looks like I'm gonna need my raptor to be able to get up there and over there. So I'm gonna need to go around a little bit more. Come on, come on. Get me out of combat. All these stacks of bleeding aren't gonna let me. There we go. I was about to say, I'm out of fucking combat already, I swear. Okay. So, I believe that over there was that area of quicksand that we couldn't access before because we don't have the glider yet. Which means in this direction should be those giant pillars. Huh. Excellent. Hatari Tablelands. Ooh. Wait a goddamn second here. I know this place. I know this place.
You should have seen these back
Oh
when they
my
were
God.
working right. Scavengers
I like the
took apart
teleporter switches up around you in a pattern, and you repeat that pattern back to me. Okay, sure, why not?
The old memory game for old time's sake?
These devices used to be used to traverse the desert before mounts became common. Okay, sure, I'll try your game.
Line up for you. And the pattern completes, repeat it by touching the switches in the same order.
Okay, so what switches? Oh, they're the teleporter switches. I see. Well, I didn't see which way he lit them up.
Oh well. Better luck next time. Just come back anytime you want to try it. Watch the sequence I line up for you. When the pattern completes, repeat it by touching the switches in the same order.
Okay. Oh. I guess now we can interact with it. So 1, 2. And then I think it was 3, 4?
So close. You'll get it next time.
Damn it.
Just come back anytime you want to try it again. Watch the sequence I line up for you.
Also, I'm pretty sure that I got attacked by a sand eel there right at the very end, and I was not a fan of that. Stop it, stupid sand eel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I got it.
You have a quick mind.
Okay.
Let's continue to up the challenge.
It doesn't help that these are not very easy to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God.
So close.
Nope.
You'll get it next time.
Well, I'm gonna have to work on that later. I don't have the patience for it right now. Fucking sand eel! Get out of my goddamn steez! I'm sitting here more worried about you than I am about these fucking switches. Thank you. Shit. Looks like down there is yet another hero challenge. But it looks like this one is actually just a channeled one and not a skill-based one. So, give me your power. Nom, 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 nom. Beautiful. Not only is that going to give me a ton of experience, but when it comes time to actually use a lot of these skills, ah, boy. I'm going to need another point. Fuck, I am gonna have to do the switches, aren't I? Ugh.
I can barely stand.
I wonder exactly how high you can get with your raptor training right now, because I doubt you'll be able to get enough mastery points just in this demo to be able to get all the way up to the top skill. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many there are in this thing. Could be enough. Oh no. This ability is unavailable. You can't even get it if you did have the mastery points for it. Oh, I totally got what you said, Queen. Well, then why does it say... Oh. I see. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that they added back in the ability to hunt for elite skills? Because that was actually one of my favorite things about Guild Wars 1. Was if you really wanted some of those high damage skills and weapons and some of the best stuff in the game, you had to go out and hunt for the bosses in order to be able to find them and get them and steal them. And literally acquire your power from the very monsters you were killing that were using that power on you instead, or in turn. It was a really cool mechanic. Hello, baby. I forgot you was back there for a second. Oh. That beautiful girl. She's so sweet. Hey, Ish. Welcome. So I wonder if I'm able to get up there to be able to get that vista.
Treasure.
Oh, I see. So you can definitely get enough mastery points for it, but I'm not entirely convinced that you can actually take the skill because it doesn't seem to let you. No, Ish. Tonight I'm playing the Guild Wars 2 Path of Fire demo because it's available this weekend. And I felt like it would be a fun time because, God, it's been a long time since I've been in the Crystal Desert, and this is a very deadly and dangerous place. Oh, I see. Ain't that some shit? Also, what the fuck is that? A veteran fire gen. Ooh, that looks deadly. There's some orichalcum around somewhere. Where? Yay! Give me that orichalcum. I'm gonna drop in right behind these earth elementals and they're never gonna see me coming. Get in, get the goods, get the fuck out. And I didn't even need to send a calling card this time. Sand-worn page. Interesting. Now, what, pray tell, does it say? Because I'm guessing it may be a little bit of lore in there. Lost lore of the Crystal Oasis. Garden of the Gods, page 3. Book fragment worn away by the desert sands. It will need to be completed before reading. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I'm going to have to end up finding all the pages of this book before I can actually read it and find out exactly where we are. And, remember what happened here. I mean, I know exactly where we are, but you know what I mean. Unlocking the way that this game is going to explain the lore of the previous game. Okay. I reckon we'll try this teleporter one more time.
Watch the sequence I line up for you. And the pattern completes repeated by touching the switches in the same order.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Bing. Bong. Bong. Bang. Yay, we did it! Phase 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. The middle, right? 5. Awesome.
Brings back memories. Keep going.
Okay. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was top then bottom. 5. Love it.
Wonderful, just wonderful. Seems like old times. All that's missing from this experience is a good old-fashioned Hydra attack. That's how I ended up here. Never saw it coming.
I was about to say, please tell me he's not going to summon a Hydra on me, because that would be just rude, sir. Rude and annoying. Please don't do that. All right. So I think we've basically explored all of the upper desert that we can. Let's see what the Amnoon Farms have to offer. Or I think we should do a raptor race before we get out of here. How does that sound? I think I'm gonna finish up a little bit early tonight because I have a long day of recording with Blake, so we'll probably end at like 11 or so. But I do want to do a raptor race before we get out of here, because that'll be fun. Fucking veteran eels. Hate you so much. Take my bleeding. Take my bleeding and I'm gonna take you on a range. Made it. Oh, an elver. A sand elver is basically a very tiny baby eel. Huh. I'll be damned. So it can summon reinforcements, basically. Yeah. It's this little tiny baby eel. Huh. Okay. Neat. Well, back to the big city. Man, you can see the frame rate's chugging a little bit just in the regular game with all the people that are around here. Pretty sure I saw the raptor race person here. Did I miss it? Does it only come around every so often? Oh, I guess I just have to wait a bit. Okay. Fine, I'll go ahead and sell some shit while I'm here. I even found a goddamn black lion chest during this. I don't think I have any keys to be able to open it. Although it'll probably be very useful right about now. What? Let's see. Tiny amount of karma. I feel like I got some other Cormier keys. Or, Cormier coins at various points, but I wonder if they're secondary currency? Leyline crystals, unbound magic. Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, if it was, it wouldn't be in there anyway because they wouldn't want you to carry it out of here, much like these crafting materials. Let's see. All salvage items. Oh, wow. Ton of orichalcum, plenty of mithril, and more essence of luck than I can consume. That's nice. And then, yeah, these guys need to go for Eyes of Cormyr. Trade contracts, double click to consume. Oh, nice. Up to 124 now. Oh, of course not, Queen. Why on earth would you be able to do something handy like that? I reckon in that case I should try and find a heart vendor to identify some of the gear that I have. Because a regular merchant isn't going to cut it, is it? They're not going to have an identity thing to buy. No. Now I could probably, while I'm just waiting here, fuck. Can't teleport back up to Axim because it doesn't have a fucking waypoint up there. So I'd have to run all the way back through the free city. Damn it! That's so far to run. Elona Guide Ebby. Oh, nice. Huh. So you can ask all about the various specializations. Nice. So the Hollowsmith, the Deadeye, the Soul Beasts, the Spellbreaker, the Firebrand, the Renegade. Tell me about my own warrior specialization that's coming up. Spellbreakers are warriors that specialize in neutralizing enemy magic and disruption. They tend to be reclusive, almost claiming allegiance to the Sunspears of old. If you'd like to learn more, I'd suggest finding someone who belongs to that specialization and asking them directly. I believe I will when I can.
Free people of Amnoon, a fellow citizen needs your help. Our fellow citizen Nassim has asked for help catching fish to help feed our less fortunate guests.
Okay, so I guess that this is a way that I can start some of these quests around here that may start without me. Also, why on earth? This looks like it's in water. Why are there Laurel Merchants and Mystic Forge and Guild Commendations in water? The race is gonna have to wait. I have questions. I have questions about this land. Let's ride. Also, it looks like up there on the pipes is in fact the way to get to that vista up there. Oh, really? Damn. You know, Queen, I saw some items that were data mined that had the name of a certain aquatic race that I happen to really enjoy, and not the cute one. So I was really hoping for a split second there that maybe like one or two happened to lie underneath the waters, but that would be just, no, that would be too much. That would be too much for a demo. Whee! Oh, but I can come over here and help. Oh, nice, I made it to the water treatment plant, which is the place to kill the sand eels and help them out. This is exactly what I was asking to happen when I visited the city center guy. Boop. And by killing a lot of the sand eels over here, I can revive a lot of these engineers who will fix the pipes, which cleanse the waters inside the city. Come on, Chief. I need you to get better, Chief. I need you to get up, Chief. Nice. Right before the sand eel attack. Ooh, sand eel and sand lion. Ooh. You're new. Destroys projectiles and blinds. Ah. Okay, so it has that sand shield that it puts up every so often. Yep, and will actually blind me if I stand inside of it, just like a dust storm.
My adrenaline is full.
Oh, I see. I got you, Queen. Well, as it turns out, I did. And I actually I may have gotten the big one. And they gotten the extra 40 or 4,000 gems because of it. I don't have them yet, but I will. I really need to revive these workers.
Give up yet?
Yeah, seems that way, Queen. They have 72 hours for mine. Because I think I actually ordered mine yesterday. So 48. Looks like the chief is actually not even working on these things. He's actually helping to defend. And of course, as it would be, it's the workers themselves that are in charge of, well, repairs. The supervisor does just that. Okay, good. We seem to have killed at least most of the mobs for the moment. Which gives these workers plenty of a chance to actually start cleaning up this place. You'll notice that there's 2 progress bars here, one for the south water pipe, and then one for the north water pipe as well. If I can keep all 4 workers alive, then that progress bar will go up pretty damn quickly, I'm hoping. It looks like the chief is in some trouble over here. Don't worry, Chiefy. I'll help you. Uh-oh. Sandline. Come here, boy. Oh, I see. So, by shooting him with projectiles, I can actually destroy his sand shield early. I would just have to, well, take a little bit of my own damage back at me. I mean, that's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. Sweet. The northern water pipe has been repaired. And it looks like the southern water pipe is done. Awesome. So now all the attackers run away, buy little turds, and we get all those delicious rewards. Don't mind if I do. Huh. Seems like there's another set of hero points down here for me.
Learn of King Joko, bringer of peace.
Do you mean Palawa Joko?
Forgive us, King
Oh
Joko.
my God,
We
she
want to go
does.
home. Take us back into your kingdom, your majesty.
We'll do anything to return to your good
Oh
graces.
wow, look at that guy. And the chest cavity. The chest cavity is a really nice touch. Holy shit. He's got such a cool, I'm assuming that's an axe maybe? Like a axe smasher? Holy hell. That is definitely undead. Definitely undead. You're no refugee. Have you come to ask about joining our ranks in the afterlife? One look at you tells me you are not worthy. Don't underestimate me. Oh, beat that ass, son. Ow. Okay, maybe we should learn a lesson about underestimating our enemies. Hey, no fair. How do you get to summon allies? That's not cool. Ouch. You know what? I don't feel like being knocked around anymore. That's not a fun thing. Boop. And I think it's time to end this fight a little bit. God damn it. Well, apparently the confessor thought the same thing. Get knocked down, or at least get slowed down. And this should do the rest of the job. Boop. So that's actually gonna hit him with a whole bunch of statuses that are gonna deal a ton of damage and also keep him the fuck off of me for a couple of seconds. While I hopefully, can I heal? Is he just gonna stand there for a second? While I heal myself? Oh, no, stop it. Stop it.
I'm ready.
I don't care if I die. He's gonna die too. Nice.
Maybe
Event succeeded, but unfortunately it didn't trigger my vengeance, so I'm going to die. Like in 3, 1, now. Well, did I say that every enemy triggers that rally? Not quite every enemy. There are certain circumstances where that rally does not trigger, and that is one of them, unfortunately. Ooh, okay. So I see this as a very hard barrier to this place. We can explore a little bit into the water, but it looks like once, you remember I was talking about how like the map could extend all the way down to here? It looks like, at least for the purposes of this area is pretty much a hard block off here. But it could be the case where when you come around this corner, you can actually backtrack all over here. You just can't access it from down here. Now, what that would mean is that once you do, in fact, get up on top of those ridges, you would be able to jump off of them and fly right back down here. Possibly even jump back up there again if you have the bunny rabbit. Also, this kind person is wonderful enough to revivify me.
Do anything to return to your good graces.
And so I must thank him. Perhaps even bow. Yes, nice swift little bow. Oh boy. This person's, yep, gonna activate it for themselves. Perhaps we should help. I mean, we can only get the points once per day, but you know what? Hey, might as well be able to help, right? Boom, baby. Oh, I see. This time it summoned a scarab and also the mama. Don't mind me, just swirling around, dealing burning damage. Nice. Did it again. Ooh. And I have enough experience, but not enough mastery points. Shit. I need one more mastery point. Which I'm assuming maybe would be in this area or around somewhere. There's got to be one more around somewhere. Oh, wait, no. Queen, weren't you telling me about that you had to turn in some items to get another mastery point? If I'm not mistaken. Don't mind me, people. I know these are your aquifers. I am just running right by them. Whee! Whee! Over the scarabs. Don't mind me. Oh, you have to do the 10 bounties. Oh, ain't that a bitch and a half. Well, whee! Fuck that noise. In any case, I'm gonna pick up this other trade cache here, and there's a thunder shrimp down there? Wow, okay. So it looks like these scarabs actually summon dust devils that blind you, of course. God, ugh. Is that gonna be the status of this game, of this expansion, is just all blinds all the fucking time? To be fair, it's like the one status that screws me over the most because of the fact that I can't resist it, and it means that my most effective technique, hitting people with things, is completely ineffective. Thunder shrimp, a veteran electric eelfish, and a ship that I can't get on yet because they won't let you use the item that you need to use to get on there in the demo. Ooh, the Bay of Elon. Ooh, I have found myself a mastery point. Interesting. Hello there, fisher of men. I am a fisher as well. If only I had a skimmer. Yes, those hovering beasts that let you skim over the shadows. Fish are more plentiful farther into the caves, but you need a skimmer to reach them. Okay. So how does one inside? Pray tell. Is there an entrance underneath the water? No. There's sunken consortium. Oh, there's another mastery point over there. That one looks way easier to get. I'm gonna try instead. Jesus, that gulper fish looked just deadly. So, interestingly enough, in this game, you do not have to worry about breathing. Underwater, anyway. You have a rebreather that is automatically equipped the second you hit the water, and you no longer have to worry about it. It's kind of great. Shake it off. And then my elite skill will be you. God, they really need to work on getting elite skills to work with underwater stuff. That would be so great. So very great. Quickly. God damn it. I was really hoping that we'd be able to commune with that place of power before I got attacked here, but not so much. Guard. Nice. I don't know what my berserk skill underwater is. I have yet to use my berserker powers underneath the waves. I'm curious now. Wild Whirl. Oh, nice. Strike all foes and pull them in, meaning that I can deal a ton more damage in an area and also burn them a little bit. Block. Bam, baby. So instead of dealing a stun, it deals a bunch of bleeding instead, or a fire instead. Nice. Huh. Ah, I see somebody around here is trying to get rid of the consortium cargo and has got himself a little bit of sharky company. I think we'll try and help. Okay. I didn't realize that it was one of those where you had to turn shit in. No wonder nothing's happened yet. So we have 3 minutes to turn in as many as possible. It looks like there's only a certain number of containers, and if we can get them all in under 3 minutes, this one will be done. Yes, take that one from me. It looks like I can actually carry more than just the ones that I had in my hands back. You don't actually have them, well, in your hands, per se. That guy's got his mountain lion down here underneath the sea fighting these creatures, and it really cracks me up. Not only because, you know, the whole cats don't like water thing, but it's literally like a mountain jungle cat. Furthest away from its natural habitat that it could be. Fire a fast, forceful shot that immobilizes and burns foes. Well, that's cool. Oh, baby. And of course, don't forget that we attack just a ton faster anyway. Cool. So as a warrior underneath the water, I actually can deal a good bit of damage with a harpoon gun and a trident. One melee, one ranged weapon, of course. And in this case, the melee enables me to do stuff like rotate in a circle and be able to kill things, just like with my axe. Oh, damn, I interrupted. Okay, I think I've got like 4 containers now. Let's go see if we can contribute enough to there that it should be able to finish out the event now. Especially considering other people are definitely contributing as well. Sweet, almost there. Awesome, so we did it. This event is now done, and it gives players 30 seconds to bring in all their remaining tchotchkes, and then it'll calculate it up and reward everybody the just desserts. question. A, that is a huge fish. B, how do I get up on top of there? I want to get that vista.
I am confiscating your cargo on behalf of the Council
Nice.
of Amnoon to fund the cleanup of our harbor.
And I got Amnoon numismatic catalog, useful to collectors and traders alike. Shows coins from ancient to modern. It's weird. It's a trophy of some kind, so I'm assuming maybe it's part of a collector, of a collection.
Teamwork is key. The more you collect, the better everyone does.
And it looks like they give you your first casino coin for free. As per usual, that first taste, baby. Here we are. We made it. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate the tip. This is a very pretty harbor. Okay. Go inside, you say? Why, don't mind if I do. Oh, there's another casino coin up there. And some orichalcum? Yes, please. Whoa. Wait. Why does that statue have a basket on its head? Guys, why does that statue have a basket on its head? That has googly eyes drawn on it because it's Balthazar! They defamed Balthazar's statue! He's gonna be so pissed. That's so great. So these are statues to all the human gods. This is Melandru, the god of the rangers and nature. This is Lissa, I believe, the goddess of the mesmers. Dwayna, the goddess of healing. Nope, that must be Lissa. So then who is that? Not sure. And then Balth. Oh, that's Cormier. I did not recognize Cormier, but that is definitely her with her blindfold on. And then, of course, finally Grenth, the god of death, who overtook Abaddon, the rogue god that we took out the last time we were here. God, I love the way this game just brings everything full circle. It's so great. What do you mean, wrong? What wrong? You're wrong. Also, gate guards that don't want me to come around here and get all of the free casino coins that I can. Ooh. Some right there behind this gate.
Twice next time.
Ouch. Jesus, veterans. Ouch.
Maximum adrenaline.
Well, looks like I'm about to have to kick some ass. Bam. You think you guys are the only ones that can knock people around left and right? I don't fucking think so. Yes, all of my attacks sound like gunshots. Oh, my bad. You're right. When you're right, you're right. And in this case, you're right. Oh boy, I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill her before I die. Even with my vengeance. Wait for it. Now. Maybe. Nice. And it opened up this gate for us to be able to get the casino coin. Oh, that was so cool.
Look at this.
But unfortunately, it didn't activate my rally. And I'm dead. Fuck. I guess because it didn't die, it got subdued instead. Ah, motherfucker. Another one of those special circumstances, I guess. Oh, well. Unfortunately, still no raptor races. Damn it. So I guess this will do us for the night. This is a pretty good little look at some of the things that Path of Fire has to offer. Next weekend they're doing another demo where they're going to show off some of the elite specializations, but I don't know if we're going to stream for that one, because I feel like some of this stuff could be better served on my own without boring the hell out of you guys, because we don't really have a whole lot of context for this game on the channel. And so I noticed that a lot of people were lost tonight, and I unfortunately would like to keep you guys entertained during this. So I guess this is just gonna have to stay my dirty little secret again until I can get back to making Guild Wars 2 videos. Anyway, well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this little look at Path of Fire. I sure as fuck did. This is going to be such an amazing expansion. I cannot wait. September 22nd is the day this drops. Go ahead and grab it at guildwars2.com if you want to. I think you should. And there'll be a link for it down in the doobly-doo. So thank you all so much for watching, everybody. As always, we'll see you next time. Bye.